Welcome back to one of my favorite videos that I do every year. Now this time last year, I sat these wonderful people down and asked them a series of questions. We got their answers, and now, today in 2023, we're gonna be asking them the same questions and have them look back at their old answers.
No.
It's always an interesting watch. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Another year on the thumbnail, baby. Another year? How many years has it been now?
3.
Do I look at you?
Always at me.
All right.
How you feeling?
Hairline's further back, but we're good. I'm happy. It's good to see you as well. I don't see you all the time, so come on, man.
A good thing about this is nobody's died.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
No, but seriously. Hopefully there's some new people watching this. If you can say your name, today's date, and your job role.
I am Simon Minter.
My name is Els, also known as Els the Witch.
My name's Vidal Riley.
Callum McGinley. It is the 22nd of March.
2023.
You know I wear an Apple Watch, and when I don't, it leaves like a burn mark? Anyone else get that? Anyway.
I'm a presenter and do YouTube sometimes.
My job role is professional boxer.
I am a YouTuber / shoemaker / production company owner.
I am a YouTuber / goat.
Podcaster?
Yeah.
How many subscribers do you have on your channel?
Not many more than last year, Calfreezy.
Do you wanna...
It's like 4,050,000.
I've not checked YouTube for so long. 229,000 subscribers.
We've been putting in a lot of work, but yeah, I feel like we're hitting the 1,220,000 mark now.
Sick.
On my main channel, I have like 10.2 or 10.3 million subscribers. And then the Sidemen channel, we've got just shy of 19 million, I think.
How's life?
Life's good. I feel like I'm in a good place with all my channels. I've got everything kind of working well, so I don't have to think about it much anymore. Sidemen's all going well. That was a year ago, right? I've just clocked, like, I think I've reached maximum beard that I can grow.
So
Damn.
that was nothing to do with what you want.
I was zoned out, bro. I didn't hear a word.
It's better than it's been in a very long time. Yeah, doing good, happy, fulfilled, looking after myself, and back to work. Back to work, where was I? COVID. Holy shit, we did have COVID. I've forgotten that shit now. Hasn't everyone, eh? Yeah, that's interesting. I seemed maybe like on the way out of, I seemed good, because I remember like one of the first episodes, I was like, depression.
Yeah. What music do you currently listen to?
You're looking at me because you know that I only listen to old music. Old school R&B. Donnell Jones is still my top played artist. But I did find this new Pusha T song last night, which I really like. I can't remember that song, so...
Are there any new artists that you've stumbled across in the last year that you really like?
New artists. I love Ice Spice.
Still listening to Gunna. Who else am I listening to? Brent Fires, Heady One. See, I'm loyal to the soil. When I start listening to someone, I'm loyal to the soil. I'll be coming back same year, saying the same stuff unless their music gets dead.
Like Ian Dior, Juice WRLD, Lil Uzi Vert, that kind of music. I listen to a lot of grime as well and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't listen to as much grime anymore. More sad boy hours, but everyone always says, oh, you're listening to Juice WRLD, you got like, why are you always sad and stuff like that. It's just, I'll literally put it on when I'm in the happiest mood.
Who's the most famous person that you've met?
I'm probably going to say a footballer, I reckon. Don't know who. Jack Grealish? Jack Grealish, I've interviewed twice now. Love him. Ian Wright. I did a shoot with Rio Ferdinand yesterday.
Clearly back then it was very like football focused.
Yeah.
You're happy with doing like this new...
Yes, I love doing football and sport and gaming, but I love entertainment as well. So branching out, doing movies, and I want to get more into music as well.
Most amount of money you've ever spent on a video?
My No Two Ways videos, the adverts cost between every single one, and we've done like 7 now, are like between 30 and 70K.
Do you reckon over the next year you'll have a video that costs you more than 100K?
I fucking hope not. No.
We spent $100,000 on fans, but we got one coming up with Mr. Beast. Yeah, it was that one. And I mean, that's the most expensive, but the 100K is now like in a pond of other ones. It's now, if we hear £100,000, if it's a huge idea, it's not unheard of for us. Like we might do the holiday in America or the road trip in America, and that's a lot of money.
What has been your favorite career fight so far?
MGM Grand, Vegas, undercard, Pacquiao, Bruno, knocking the guy out 33 seconds. If I could do that every time, I would. That ain't a lie. If I could get everyone out in 30 seconds, I would, but I'm starting to understand and learn the game more, and people are out for my neck, so it ain't gonna happen that easy.
One thing you wish you'd told yourself a year ago.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself to put content out for the sake of it. That's interesting, because I didn't even think of that. I didn't think of that. I like creating content and I don't have to have the pressure of I've got subscribers or not. I just want to create fun stuff.
Upload a little bit more and go on more dates. That is, like, it is something that I want to do more of this year, like upload. It always is for all of us, right? But we're all so busy and priorities changing stuff. But I'm glad that like over the last 4 weeks, I've actually started.
I wish he had started looking for people to run every kind of channel and everything to do with the Sidemen more. Like I wish he got more involved with that. I think it would have been so much easier if we had more people helping, because the Sidemen team right now is still very small. Yeah, the Sidemen team now is massive. Like I think I've hired probably about 4 or 5 extra people since then.
Would you say that you've done a good job of that then, I suppose?
I think so. Like I think Sidemen is quite seamless in terms of how we run stuff now. Like the videos, apart from videos on the main channel itself, where I don't think we'll ever not be involved, because that's our bread and butter. That's what we do.
Would you classify yourself as rich?
No, I wouldn't. I think I'm a bit richer than last year, but I'm still not rich. It's all heading in the right direction, man. Sometimes I just got to remember I'm 25 and you got things to learn and things to go through before you get to that rich point.
I'll cheat a little bit. I'll say that I'm richer with my time now. I appreciate my time more than I did last year.
No, that's
money. Things have expanded since last year. Yeah, it's easier for sure, but definitely not rich with my time anymore. That's gone out the window. I tried like refinement, but and it worked really well. But now like No Two Ways is really commanding a lot of my time, and I want to start making like really, really strong videos.
What's one goal you have for 1 year from now?
We'll be living in our house. We'll probably be engaged by that point.
A dog, maybe?
A dog, 100%. Little chow chow. We've got a little chow chow.
You actually got
Yeah.
a chow chow.
I'm in a house.
I knew you were like, when you said dog, I was like, that's reasonable, but to get it all the way to the point where you didn't even have a change of mind with the chow chow.
No, yeah. It was Talia's favourite dog, and I've always had like 5 favourite dogs, and it was in there, so.
6 million subscribers and investment in No Two Ways.
Oh.
Yeah, No Two Ways has pretty much just closed on 2 million, just over 2 million of investment. Wow, I did it.
Well, not the 6 million subscribers.
No, we don't skip over that bit, bro.
Like I want to have a big presenting moment, and I've had a few of them in the past year, but I want to be on something that is maybe like TV. I want to have done a TV show. I was on the McDonald's advert, how sick. And that was literally on most ad breaks throughout the World Cup, I'm a Celebrity, everything on ITV, just so that was my TV moment, and it was everywhere. It was me, Maya Jama and Michael Dapper.
I would like to be more solidified as a boxer. Like end of last year, going into this year, I felt like, okay, people recognize this guy as a fighter now.
What do you actually reckon your record will be?
I'd say 9 or 10. If I'm not 9 or 10, then something would have had to happen for that to be the case. I can't just be living and it's not there. Right, so I would have hit 8-0. 8-0 is my current record, so 8 fights. It would have been 9. Like I said, if something has to happen for it to not be, I got sick in December, which obviously holds me a fight back. So then when I end up fighting this year, Feb, I'm on 8.
Do you get recognized a lot?
I think it's pretty similar to a year ago, maybe a little bit more. I think we've got more worldwide now, but in terms of England, I think it's still the same. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty similar, but we've got a few older people watching.
From my view, I think it's a lot more in the last year. I think now when you go outside, almost on any street,
yeah,
there's a good chance that someone, they might not come up to you, but they double take and they recognize you.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's more than it's ever been. Happened in Vegas a bunch as well, which last time I went to Vegas, it didn't happen. Yeah. So just went abroad somewhere and there was a fair amount out there. It was a surprising amount, really.
What's your thoughts on the YouTube scene right now?
What YouTube scene? There is no YouTube scene. There's like 5 people in the UK uploading. You are one of them. I mean, I think when the Sidemen upload a bit of a stinker that we think is a stinker, it still does really well because there is nothing against it. Yeah, see now I think there's so many more people uploading and yeah, now there's actually too much content. But the content has gone so high quality that it's...
So you think the UK took a step in the right direction?
Yeah, 100%.
I think the YouTube scene is heavily oversaturated and people are crying out for ideas that are just so big and so hard to make that we can't make as many as we'd like to anymore. It's true. But if that was the problem, then it's interesting to see where content's going now because people just can't make these videos anymore. I like learning stuff here.
It's good.
My Callum Airy therapy session, my yearly one.
That we know YouTube boxing's taken quite a back foot step. Yeah, it was dying off.
Yeah.
At that time, it was dying off. Yeah, so YouTube boxing at that time was not in the best space. But now it's back booming more than ever. Shout out to every company that's putting on and everyone who's trying to make these events. You know, it's definitely booming. I just hope it doesn't move too fast. And I hope that people keep their personalities, man. People keep their character. You know, I don't want to watch a crossover boxing press conference and feel like I'm trying to watch one that's trying to be a pro boxing type thing.
What's one place you'd like to visit this year?
So I always say Tokyo, and I know I say that. Tokyo, if they ever open the borders. Well, I know I said Tokyo because I want to go to Nintendo World. Yeah, I'll be at Nintendo World, but they've also now opened Nintendo World in Orlando, so.
Tokyo! Tokyo! I just want to go to Tokyo. That's it. I know I said Tokyo and I would have said it again, but I've been to Tokyo. The thing is, I didn't get to explore everything I wanted to. We only stayed in Tokyo, but I would love to go into Kyoto and Osaka and all of that.
Japan.
South
Because I know I
Korea.
probably said it last year when I didn't go. Fuck that! I want to go to space.
Everyone's favorite question, current relationship status.
This is technical. I don't even know what to say right now to that. Yeah, so it went from shaky to nothing. That's how it goes though, innit? It don't just go from something to nothing, it goes something shaky, then nothing. So when I scratched the back of my head there, I know I had no trim because there was bare noise on that Russell as well. But yeah, it went from shaky to nothing, but there ain't no hate. There ain't no hate, man.
Well, I'm obviously still single. Will I ever get in a relationship? Who knows? Do you know what? Actually, I made a resolution. My New Year's resolution was to travel and go on one date this year. I don't think I kept either of them, did I? No, I went on holiday. So there's that.
Yeah.
I would love to come in here next year and be like, guys, I went on a date. Half the time people who are in relationships have their own stuff going on anyway. It's not like the grass is always greener. Yeah. Just make sure you enjoy your own company.
Not as single as I was last year or the year before. What does that mean? I don't know, just having more fun and hanging out with more people, but I haven't properly actually tried to get a girlfriend yet. We're closer to that. I'm a picky guy. Getting old, cracking on a bit. Got to find my wifey. Am I right?
Do you think next time we're doing this, you'll say that you're taken?
Yeah.
Single? No. I am dating Talia still. Not anything else yet. Yeah?
So you kind of alluded to, at this point, a year ago, was it on your mind that you wanted to propose soon after-ish?
Yeah, so this was in March. At this point, I'd already kind of decided it'll either be on a holiday that we get to go on or when the house is done. So it was always kind of like, it might have been, December, but it was always within that year.
One thing you'd like to see changed in the world by this time next year?
I would like to see a world where everyone is just equal. I don't know if we've made any progress or gone backwards. It's all just a mess, to be honest.
Is COVID restrictions realistic? I think that's pretty realistic. It's gone from a lot of places, not to having to take tests constantly, everywhere. Banged it!
How happy are you out of 10 at this very moment?
5.
5 out of
Yeah,
10.
yeah, we'll go 5. Definitely in a better place than I was last year. Whenever you're doing better, I feel like new problems occur. So anytime we do this video, if I say there's no problems, I'm gassing. But I'm better. I'm leveling up. I can feel myself heading up the hill rather than down the hill.
Yeah.
9.3. I don't seem a 9.3 there, do you think? Or am I just like chilled? I'm like chatting to my friend. Did I seem 9.3 last year?
I think you were lying.
You think I was lying?
I think you're happy now. Or maybe our scale is just different. That could be it as well.
Yeah.
8. Solid 8. The 2 off 10 is because there's still little stresses here and there where I think, okay, I'm busy today. I need a video for tomorrow. Oh, I'm planning the next Sidemen video. I need to plan that. So it takes away a little bit, but I mean, 8 is still pretty solid.
Do you think you are happier now than you were a year ago?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any reason why?
I think it's the house with the dog. It's just, I was ready for it.
9.
9 out
That's
of 10.
quite good, isn't it? I feel like I'm in a positive place at the moment. I have achieved a lot in terms of my career. I think I was 8.5. I think I was really happy back then, but I don't know. From some of my answers, you could tell that I was still thinking about stuff. Like when you asked me about, am I still single? I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want a relationship or not. So I'd say I'd knock that down to an 8.5.
Yeah. Do you remember the advice you gave to yourself last year?
No. You should go on holiday with her next week. Like take her on holiday next week.
I hope that you don't look at that and go, fuck.
It's already over. Take her on holiday next week, as in like last year or this year. Because that's advice for this year, right?
That is advice for this year.
So, because I am, I have great foresight, it's actually in 2 weeks. Actually, it's in a week and 6 days. 5 days, actually. Some 5 days off, Calfreezy.
Last year, you actually said that you didn't have any new advice or anything to say to future you. So
Okay.
Instead, what you said was, just do the same as last year.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you
Okay.
2 years ago.
Don't take things too serious. Don't get too tense. Remember to laugh. Remember to appreciate things. Remember to check what you've achieved whilst you're achieving them, so you don't belittle yourself and you don't give yourself enough credit.
What I said in that video is not wrong. Whenever I do have that downtime or that pocket to reflect on what I've achieved as I'm moving, I should, because you need to know what you're doing everything for. But the mode that I'm in right now is not really a reflective one. It's more so tick, 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 and head there,
Stay positive. Don't take things for granted. Try and live in the moment. And if you're still worrying about aging, don't, because you just got to own it. And hopefully you've been on that date. I actually feel attacked by myself. Didn't know it was possible.
And then finally, you mentioned the date. You wanted to go on the
yeah.
date,
So now you have to hold me accountable as well.
Okay.
I need reminders to actually go on a date.
All right, Simon. Firstly, if you haven't carried on going to the gym, then what the fuck are you doing wrong? Because I want to be hench by next year. I want to be hench. If you watching this right now, you better be hench. Secondly,
So hench.
10 mil. That's obvious. And thirdly, I want to be organized. I want you to be organized by this point. I want every video. I want to be a week ahead all the time. Okay, so that you can live life. Go away. Go to Tokyo, please. Well, I did it. I got 10 mil. I am organized, I think.
But,
What are you saying?
no, but the last thing that
What?
you didn't achieve in
What are you
that
saying?
is
What?
the hedge part.
What are you saying?
I would say
You don't know what's under this.
you got popcorn.
You don't know what's going on under this, bro. Next year. Let's hope. If I'm hench, I'll be on the thumbnail.
All right, yeah, nice. All right, I'll make you that deal.
All right.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate
Love,
it,
man, bro.
as always.
Love, man. Thank you.
Happy with that?
Yes.
Great. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
I'm very happy with it. If I was hench, I'd be like, this was
Oh,
a
man,
perfect
nah,
year.
It's too good to be true, though. So. Cool. So, if you were to describe your life right now, how you feel,